issues of smuggling, issues of money laundering, issues of tax evasion, under declaration. These are all revenue leakages to our mandate. So what we are seeking to address is to plug the revenue leakages that affect our mandate. If our mandate is to collect all the revenues for government and we start seeing leakages, it is also our responsibility to ensure that we put the necessary measures to curb the leakages. And that is exactly what we are doing. And obviously, from a mandate perspective, there are certain aspects or certain institutions that we partner with in the fight against corruption. So Zimra, if you look at the anti-money laundering strategy for Zimbabwe, there are various law enforcement agents that are participating on that front. So we all collaborate and coordinate our approach as we fight money laundering issues. If we are looking at prosecution of tax evaders, we don't have prosecuting powers. So we also engage with National Prosecuting Authority. We also work in glove with ZRP. So there is a government approach to some of these issues, and we ride on the various statutes that we administer.
The electronic system legal framework for both Zimra and other entities within government. Let me say, as Zimra, we are coordinating and spearheading some of these activities. We receive a legal framework from our ministry and we implement it. Currently, we are engaging other entities to an integration process. This integration process will harmonize the digitalization process of even other sections like the Register of Companies, the Deeds Office, the NASA, and so on. Let me say we have been having challenges with our e-service platform. The issue was mostly related to capacity. We have engaged the service provider, and the service provider is attending to it as if we hired someone to assist in the process. But nevertheless, we could actually say we rest on that. As Zimra, we also then, through our auto ICT, we then automated the issuance of the tax clearance to those that are compliant. And what do I mean by compliant? If your returns are in, your payments is in. If you are a VAT registered operator, you have fiscalized and interfaced, you get your tax clearance without talking to any Zimra office. It actually comes into the email automatically on the expiry of the other tax clearance. We've also categorized our clients into large client office, medium client office, and small client office. This we have done so that at least we also improve in terms of process delivery. In terms of issuance of the tax clearance, what we have then done is we are now issuing in November, December, the large client office and the medium client office, and there are about 10,700 clients only. So those get priority because they are also big and they contribute massively to the government. Then the small clients are then given from January up to now, we are still issuing the tax clearances, depending on how compliant you are. If you are not very compliant, what you then need to do is you engage us, we discuss, in most cases we give you a 3-month tax clearance, then we monitor you. After 3 months, if we are now very compliant, you get another tax clearance for 9 months. And we are also now rotating based on not just sticking to January to December. If we are issuing a tax clearance today, it will expire next year if we are a small client, the same period in June. So this will reduce the issues of capacity of our system in terms of congestion.
Up to date, we have got the electronic cargo tracking system. This ensures that transit trucks are tracked from the port of entry to the port of exit to ensure that there is no dumping of goods in Zimbabwe. The electronic cargo tracking system has helped to curb the transit fraud by ensuring that the trucks are sealed and there is no possibility of dumping of goods in the country. We've also experienced a number of fraud around the importation of vehicles through the use of manual CCC. I'm happy to announce that we have since abolished the issuance of manual CCC, and we have directly integrated now with the central vehicle registration. So there is no need for anyone to be given a manual CCC, because this has been an area where fraud has taken place. We have got an electronic temporary import permit, which can be used while still out of the country. You process your temporary import permit by the time you arrive at the border. This will greatly reduce time that is taken at the border. We've noted that corruption works well when delivery of service is delayed. And as a result, through the use of the temporary import permit, we have reduced the time that it takes to have it processed at the border. We also have the whistleblower platform where our external stakeholders can access. Just submit your case and automatically it will be received within the organization. We've got a number of correspondents. For example, Baybridge, there are a lot of points that can be used for illegal entry into the country. The use of drones will help to reduce smuggling of goods through constant surveillance of the border, of course with help, with enforcement help from the ground by people who will be monitoring footage that will be brought to the command centers. We now have CCTV at some port of entry. For example, Baybridge, a number of areas have got CCTV installed, detecting where fraud will have taken place. We'll be able to corroborate it with the video footage. So the CCTV also works as a deterrent for our officers and our staff, knowing that whatever they'll be doing will be recorded, and if ever there is any detection of crime, the video footage can be used in any prosecution cases. We are also in the process of procuring fast and non-intrusive scanners at our ports of entry. This will actually reduce any human intervention in terms of selecting which vehicles are going to be going through the scanners, because the scanners are very fast. The turnaround time for scanning will be reduced greatly, to the extent that an increase in the number of vehicles will be going through the scanners. As also as part of this initiative, the actual analysis of the scanned images will not be done by the person who would have scanned. We are going to have the scanners sent to different people who will be able to analyze the footage. You will notice that at our borders we have got a number of agents. Now through the single window, payment will be made at only one point, and this will reduce time that it takes to have processes clients experience at the border. The single point of payment will also reduce the likelihood of corruption, as the customers will not be going from one agent to the other looking for payment services. We also have the automation of CCCs for change of ownership. That's also in the pipeline. And then the automation of customs processes under the Baybridge border post modernization.